What's up, everybody? It's Bodyhead Productions, and this is the latest episode of the Forgotten Gaming Vault here, but we're adding a bit of a twist this time. In this video, we'll remember Lost Planet, Lost Planet 2, while stating and looking at elements that would make Lost Planet 3 a great next console edition. So first, let's talk about what's going on here. The Earth is inhabitable due to a number of reasons, mainly being global warming, war, and pollution. Wow, this sounds like it could potentially be kind of realistic one day. So, humanity has moved to different planets looking for life. The new planet found for human life, EDN 3. The problem with this planet, though, is it is currently in the middle of the coldest of ice ages. I'm talking nothing but snow. So, while attempting to colonize the ice planet, humans realize it's crawling with acrid, these alien bug-like monsters of all different sizes that are indigenous to the planet. The thing about these creatures is they generate their own thermo energy, so they are a source of heat in a world full of nothing but cold, which is both intriguing and possibly life-saving on this planet. This leads to a great war in a 150-year time gap where the player learns the humans lost the Acrid War. This results in different factions, territories, and areas of control. Snow pirates have become a normal part of life. Fragmented former members of the military against the Acrid. These guys kill random Acrid for heat, and they live nomadically wherever they please. And this is the start of Lost Planet. The player will start off killing some gigantic Acrid, and the goal of the game suddenly becomes pretty clear. Overthrow the existing government force, fully colonize EDN, and take out the Acrid so humans have a chance to actually live here. You'll encounter some crazy boss battles throughout the game, one immediately, along with random ambush elements and snow pirate arrivals when you least expect it. It makes for some really great encounters. And then you throw in some family problems. For example, you lose your pops pretty early here, guys. Sorry, spoiler warning. You've had over 10 years to play the game. But that's just some background on the game. What really separates it is the atmosphere and the gunplay. That is what really drew me in. A post-apocalyptic world, we've seen that. Snowfall missions, we've seen. Pirate, psycho, stalker-like enemy classes, we've done that before. Yet Lost Planet created quite a combination. They combined all these elements. A post-apocalyptic age on a foreign planet frozen over, with both enemy man and creature alike looking to kill the player. The constant need for thermo energy forces the player to be constantly moving forward and attacking for heat. Without the heat, the player will freeze and it's game over, baby. And this really pays the environment off as a real threat. It really brings to life the whole heat scavenging aspect. You're kind of constantly feeling this pressure that if you don't keep moving, if you don't keep looking for heat, well then you're going back to the last checkpoint. And forcing the action ties in directly with the gunplay. Shooting felt so good. Each of the guns felt good to shoot, and the pellet projectile path was great as well. You could tell where it was going, from the scatter shotgun to the basic machine gun. They really had a great variety of weapons that were literally just fun to shoot. Guilty pleasure shots, I like to call them, I guess. Let's check out some of these weapons. Now imagine this game on next generation consoles. The frozen planet, twice as large, twice as nice. The ice planet, possible frozen lakes that can be cracked when stepping over them. Frozen ponds, mountains made of ice. Tundra for as far as the eye can see. And over the course of the game, the planet starts defrosting, resulting in higher sea levels, certain places being revealed. And maybe even add in some exploding volcanoes launching magma from underneath the ice once the top is revealed. The planet possibilities are endless here. On a next-gen console, there are so many ways they could go about it. The current trend with planet games seems to be make as many planets as possible with a one-part gimmick or shtick to each planet. For example, this is a very hot planet with a poisonous atmosphere, or welcome to the ice planet. This could be an opportunity to create a planet that we gradually see transform through the game. Not just one planet that stays the same over time. Not just a bunch of planets that are exactly the same the entire game. One planet that changes through the course of the game. From collecting T energy and barely surviving, to flood missions when the ice starts giving, to drastic weather devastation when the volcano is released from the ice as well. Lost Planet had such a cool premise. It was just not played out as well as it possibly could be. Maybe it wasn't marketed that well. Maybe players didn't like having a timer or the constant pressure factor that is exactly what the need for T energy is. When I look back on Lost Planet, I see one of the most creative games at the launch of the 360 that I've ever experienced. And it could possibly be described as overly ambitious because I love the elements of the game. Maybe we just weren't ready for it on that console at that time. On a new console, with the new limits blowing the roof out of the 360, the many different elements that made Lost Planet what it was could be even greater. The possibilities are endless. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. Thanks for staying that long. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.